The U.S. is the world's largest oil producer, supporting 8% of the U.S. economy. New Jersey actually refines the most oil on the East Coast, allowing for 250,000 barrels of crude oil to be refined daily.
In packaging facilities, they must package hundreds of different oils and must clean their pipelines in between products.
So they continuously flush oil through the pipeline until they consider it clean, but that's very wasteful.
That's where our research come in. We thought to ourselves, how can we make this process better? We wanted to find an optimal way to clean their pipeline.
Currently, the industry doesn't have any methods, meaning they generate a lot of waste, which make their process not very sustainable.
We introduced a new method which involved flushing the line out with pressurized air before flushing out with new oil. We also developed a pilot plant to simulate flushing methods, ensuring our results mimic the results that would come from the industry.
To determine the purity of the flush, we use an inline viscometer that records oil viscosity. This is unique to us because the industry doesn't use this in their facility. This is connected to a DAQ system for real-time measurement, and we use the LabVIEW graphical analysis program to render visual.
So through our experiments, we wanted to see if this method was getting rid of the residual oil within the line, and we found that after air blowing, 20 to 40% of the residual oil was in the line. This shows that our method was working.
We developed a flush time model algorithm which would help the industry by telling them how long they need to flush their pipelines until it's clean. Through the model algorithm, just a few things would need to be known to get an optimal flushing time.
So what would this look like? Let's say we want to switch over from a light viscosity oil to a medium viscosity oil. By inputting these values, our algorithm tells us it should take 45 seconds until our pipelines are clean.
This means that in the industry, the operator would know to flush for 45 seconds to be confident that the pipeline is clean of the previous product. And those are our next steps. Once we get enough data to validate our algorithm, it can be used in the industry.
And we hope that once it's being used by the industry, we can have a big impact on the oil being used in the process. And as the more barrels of unusable excess oil that are saved, the more money is made. So that's where you'll find us in the lab, working to make the world a more sustainable place.